Hi guys, welcome back. Some of you might already know that I'm in the process of revising my very first novel, and I really don't want to. So, what does Julie do to procrastinate? Julie decides to immerse herself in a completely unnecessary project, which you've probably guessed by the title of this video. But yes, Julie has decided. Why is Julie referring to herself in the third person? I've decided to make my own personal majors only tarot deck. I actually began creating my own tarot deck using one of those custom playing card websites some months back, and I was choosing images from like classical paintings and sculptures and that type of high art. And I was going to do all 78 cards. And what happened was, as usual, I totally was overthinking it. I was being indecisive. I kept changing my mind on which image I wanted to use. So the project puttered out. Then I saw a video from Renee at Meadowlark Mystic where she briefly shows the tarot deck that she made. And it was only majors. I'm not sure if she's gonna do minors, but it looked amazing because she made them by hand. And I just loved that. And she inspired me to do the same thing. So I scrapped what I was doing on that website and I thought to myself, okay, what is a theme that I could use that would be so much fun, where I didn't have to overthink it and it would just be a really good time? And of course, what immediately came to mind was my favorite cartoons from my childhood, She-Ra and He-Man. Yes, I've created a majors only She-Ra / He-Man deck. So I'll give you a quick flip through. I just got these images from the internet and I won't go into the backstory of each image because for some of these, I don't remember the story, I don't remember the episode. And again, I wasn't trying to overthink it. So if I felt the image was appropriate and I liked it, I used it. So we have the backs. This is the Sword of Protection, She-Ra's sword, and then He-Man's sword. Adora, this is the Fool from She-Ra. Orko from He-Man is the Magician. The Sorceress from He-Man is the High Priestess. Queen Angela from She-Ra is the Empress. She is the queen of Etheria and she is mother to Princess Glimmer. King Randor from He-Man as the Emperor. He is Adam's father. This is Light Hope for the guide. And Light Hope is this spiritual essence that lives in Castle Brightmoon, and he often serves as a mentor to Adora / She-Ra. The lovers, Adora and Seahawk. Now I know there were some people that wanted Adora and Bo to get together, and I have to disagree. I was always Team Seahawk. He's the bad boy with a heart of gold. Chariot, this is She-Ra with Swiftwind. For strength, we have Cringer, who is Adam's pet tiger in He-Man, and Queen Marlena, who is Adam's mother. And you can see like the medal of courage around Cringer's neck because he's a scaredy cat. I don't remember all the details of that episode. This is Lookie from She-Ra as the Hermit. And in every episode, Lookie hides in the scene, and you're supposed to try to find him and spot him or her. And then she pops out at the end to provide some insightful reflection of what happened in that episode. The Wheel with He-Man. She-Ra and her nemesis Hordak for Justice. You have Skeletor as the Hanged Man from He-Man. So for Death, I had a hard time choosing between these two images, so I just made 2 cards that I can alternate between. But this is the first one. So this is the episode where this slave named Small One, I think, she tries to help She-Ra escape this bad guy. It's not Hordak, it's somebody else. But in trying to help save She-Ra from being imprisoned, she ends up injuring herself and almost dying. So She-Ra then takes Small One to Light Hope, and Light Hope basically puts her through this metamorphosis, this transformation. So this is Small One in a cocoon. And then for option 2, we see Flutterina emerging from the cocoon. Temperance. For the Devil, we have Catra from She-Ra. She was my all-time favorite villainess from both these cartoons. My favorite. This is Snake Mountain, Skeletor's lair from He-Man, and this is the tower. The star, there's Adam in the corner. The moon. Okay, so with the sun, again, I had problems deciding, so I just made 2 cards. And the imagery is a little bit different. The style is different because apparently there was a She-Ra magazine in the 80s. Why did I not get this memo? I am heartbroken that I did not know about this. And so of course I had to quickly Google these magazines to see if there were any that I could snatch up. And actually Matt managed to find a couple issues, and he did order one for me, and that should come on Friday, so I'm really excited. And it wasn't that expensive. I think he bought it for maybe 20 some dollars. I mean, it's expensive when you see the sticker price on the magazine was $1.95 or something, but I'm not going to complain because I'm really excited to see it. I want to know what's inside that issue and what I've been missing out on. But anyway, so option 1 for the sun is this. So as you can see, Catra is just over the moon with this gift that She-Ra, and I think it's Glimmer, have given her, which is this bedazzled cat harness. I'm not sure, but it's lovely. They've all come together and it's all good in the hood, So I really loved this one. And then the second option, very Lisa Frank, in my opinion. So we have She-Ra, and then in the middle is Perfuma, and then the yellow is Sweet Bee and Flutterina. Very happy. Again, 2 options for Judgment. Option 1. And then, of course, option 2. And then 2 options for the world. Option 1. So this is Etheria with Castle Bright Moon in the background. And then the other option. this was such a fun project. So I highly recommend that if you're looking to procrastinate, you should create your own tarot deck. You can hand make them, or you can use one of those websites. They're pretty easy to use. You might have to be a little careful about copywritten images, but I know that there are tons of tarot tubers who have used those types of images and they've been fine. I think as long as you do not intend to distribute these decks for profit, you should be good. This is my first majors only deck, so I'm interested in working with it. I looked up a few videos on YouTube, and there was one particular good one from Sacred Heart Tarot, I think, and where she talks about different ways that you can use a majors only deck. So I plan to play around with a couple of those options and see how that goes. I hope you enjoyed this look at my She-Ra He-Man deck, and I will now maybe go and work on my revisions. Probably not. Okay, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.